Can we not do this? I mean, seriously, can we not do this? All right, so we got some rumors. Okay, LeBron James included in San Antonio Spurs. What are we doing? What are we even doing anymore? I hope this is not a reality, okay? I really pray that this is not a reality whatsoever. All right, so before we dive into this, big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Some people have asked me when it comes to like what picks they should make, what do I think? I am not a professional, but they do have professionals over there at BetUS that look into every single game. So if you guys are interested, head on over to BetUS TV, NBA picks and predictions YouTube channel, and there are plenty of content. And if you don't even want to play, that's totally fine. Just watch the content nonetheless. It's some pretty good stuff. But use the link in my description if you do want to play BetUS, or head on over to BetUS TV on YouTube and just check out the content there. Subscribe. When you support the sponsors, you support the channel, you support me. So what was that? Something just stuttered. I don't know what that was. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, that's a good way of doing so. All right, so yeah, this I don't like this. Wait. Okay, I said I don't like this, and literally a baby popped up. I'm sorry, not the baby. I have nothing against that baby. LeBron James' next team odds include the San Antonio Spurs. According to odds makers, the Spurs are among top teams James could take his talents to. Ah, Lord have mercy. All right, Las Vegas odds makers are busy with 2024 NBA offseason prop futures, and with the regular season complete, many are projecting where free agent LeBron James may land next season. We already know, like, if you guys seen it, LeBron James, he was talking in his press conference, and they asked him, oh, is this your last game with the Lakers or something like that? And he said, I won't answer, and then just walked off. So yeah, more than likely it is. Several major online sports books are releasing which teams have the best odds of James. And this is not the first time that the Spurs have been on like a list like this before. Not too shocked that we're on there, but what I am a little irritated with is some Spurs fans taking it upon themselves to say, oh yeah, LeBron James, that will actually be a good pickup, which I don't necessarily agree with. So we can see that the San Antonio Spurs are on the list, along with Cleveland Cavaliers, Dallas Mavericks, Knicks, Orlando Magic, Houston Rockets, Miami Heat, Clippers. But at least our odds aren't as high as some of these. Let's see, ESPN Brian Windhorst recently reported that James will be opting out, or more than likely opting out, or opted into, sorry, I read that right, could test free agency rather than opt into his $51 million deal with the Lakers for the 2024-2025 season. He says, reported that the Lakers want to retain James badly. Well, obviously they do, like, obviously. But moving on, James could feel the Spurs' need for a championship-tested veteran presence on the roster. I like LeBron as a player, okay? Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Do I think that LeBron James come to the San Antonio Spurs and he'll be trash or he'll be garbage? Or I don't believe any of that. But I will say this, I just feel like it'll be a waste of time. I don't think LeBron James, look, you got a year or two left with LeBron, right? Like maybe, you know, as far as how long he will play. You got a year or two. He's already been very adamant that he wants to play wherever his son goes. So I don't know how that will pan out. You know, it's not like I want Bronny on the team. But LeBron James, I just feel like in the next year or next two of him only being on the roster, I just feel like it's taking time away from other guys, and it just seems like a waste, right? Like, if the Spurs really are planning to go after Rob Dillingham, right, and if that's not possible, possibly Trae Young, I just feel like filling in LeBron James for a couple years, if that's possible, it just seems like just a waste. I don't really see it. We're not going to be a championship team just because you added LeBron James on the team. We're just, in my opinion, okay, we're just way too young, and even if you have that veteran presence, I just don't think that it helps us as much as we would hope, right? I mean, look at the Lakers, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, Popovich is a huge upgrade from Ham, okay? Even it's so funny because the Spurs fans that wanted Popovich fired like, try to say that to a Lakers fan. They will slap you. That's insane to even say that. But that's what an actual bad coach looks like. Now, I get that. But at the same time, they did have quite a bit of talent. And I would even argue, I mean, I don't have to argue this. It's obvious. Their stars are better than what our stars are, right? Like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and they couldn't do anything. They haven't done anything for a long time. I just don't think LeBron coming to the Spurs, because that would be the whole goal, right? He comes to the San Antonio Spurs. It isn't just a teaching moment. That we would expect to be winners right off the bat, and I don't think anybody's ready for that. As great as Wemby is, I don't even think Wemby is ready for a long playoff series. I mean, not playoff series, but playoff run. I mean, he would disagree with me, right? But I don't think that he's on that level yet. I don't think anybody on our team is ready for that yet. I'm hoping that we can be a play-in team and possibly squeak into the playoffs, but that's what I'm hoping for next season. They're not at that point, and just adding LeBron James, I just don't see why like you would do that. Also, he doesn't necessarily feel a need. If you want a veteran, you can get other veterans more than likely for cheaper. And then on top of it, even defensively, LeBron James isn't who he used to be. Like, there's many a plays. He's older, right? Like it comes with the territory. But there's many a plays he just takes off. Like he just doesn't care. So I don't really think that he fits that need. It's just a weird thing where it's like we would just be plugging him in and not really doing anything. I know that seems mean. That's just my opinion on it, right? Now, if LeBron James was much younger or whatnot, or maybe not even much younger, honestly, if he was like 33, 34, you know, maybe I'm with it, right? I'm with it. But at this point, I don't know. I just feel like it would just be here to put on a show. It just won't be enough. But he's a great player. He's a great player. But look, just let me know what you think, okay? Because I know I'm just kind of talking all over the place. I can't sit here and just say like, oh, LeBron James is trash. Like, I don't want him on the team because how bad he is. Because I don't necessarily think that. I just think it would just be a waste of time. Like, we're not gonna win more games, or maybe we'll win a few more games. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. You're taking away from City Sissoko. That's another point forward that I want to be able to develop this upcoming season. That's just dumb. It's just dumb. Spurs getting them is dumb. And there's other articles talking about this as well. Like, we have here that, what website is this actually? Athlon Sports? LeBron James rumored to opt out. San Antonio Spurs a possible landing spot. Why? Just why? Don't do it. Don't do it, Spurs. Don't do it. Anyways, that's all I got to say. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Guys, please leave a you leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this whole rumor going around. I don't know.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.